Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Yogesh Sarode of Joan Vikas Mahavidyalaya Devgram. I welcome you all in this session. Today, we will learn about comprehension of unseen passage. Friends, you might have learned this topic earlier also, but once again, we will strengthen your understanding regarding the point. Comprehend means understanding. Unseen passage, it means the passage which you have not read before or not seen before. So comprehension of unseen passage means understanding the passage which you are reading for the first time. Comprehension exercises are generally carried out to test and improve students' ability to understand the language. So this is very important. Now there are a few hints of solving exercises on comprehension topic. So first one is, first you read the given passage carefully and through first reading you will get the general idea about what the passage is based on. Then point number 2, read the given questions based on it. Point number 3, again you read the given passage carefully, twice or thrice also, taking into consideration the questions asked on it. Number 4, during second reading, go underlining faintly for the expected answers of the questions. And number 5, now write the answers in your own words as far as possible, but in brief, not more than 2 or 3 sentences. So once again, I will repeat the hints about comprehension of unseen passage. Number 1, first you will read the passage carefully. In the first reading, you will not comprehend or understand the passage wholly, but at least you will get the idea about what the passage is based on. So keeping that in mind, now in the step 2, you have to read the questions asked on that paragraph. Now step 3, considering the questions where the answers of these questions will be in passage, accordingly you have to carry out second reading. It may happen also that in second reading your understanding will not be clear, so you may need third reading also. So carry out third reading till you get a complete understanding of the passage. Step 4, when you get clear idea that the answer of this question is laying somewhere in between lines, you try to underline those lines faintly by pencil also. It's a pencil work. Step 5, in the last, you have to write the answers of the questions in brief. It should not exceed more than 2 or 3 sentences, but try to attempt in your own words. So this is about comprehension of unseen passage. We will take few examples, exercises also. See, this is the first paragraph. Question is, read the given passage carefully and answer the questions given below. Here passage is given about 10 to 12 lines. Then based on this passage, there are 5 questions that you have to attempt. So we'll go stepwise. First we'll read the passage to get the idea about the passage. So I'll carry out the reading. Ranjit Singh, the Lion of Punjab, was once walking along the road with his followers when suddenly a stone struck him on his head. He suffered greatly, and his followers brought before him a woman bent with age and dressed in rags. The poor woman was trembling. "Your Highness," said the woman, with folded hands, "My children have been hungry for 3 days. In search of food, I came here and saw ripe apples hanging from the branches. I threw a stone at them in the hope of getting one or two to satisfy their hunger, but the stone missed its aim and struck your highness. I am innocent. Please forgive me." Pressing the wounded head with one hand, the Lion of Punjab ordered his Prime Minister to give the woman several bags of grain and pay her 1,000 rupees. The Prime Minister stared at the king. "If the lifeless tree gave fruits when struck with stones," said the king, "I must give much more, since I am alive and have reason. How can I punish her?" Now, this is the passage. Now, friends, in the first reading, you might have got a faint idea regarding the passage. So, it seems the passage is about something of a king and the behavior of woman and of giving. You can get the idea that it is the greatness of the king. Greatness of the king, or magnanimity of hearts of kings. Instead of punishing, he gives something to that woman. So now in step number 2, we will read the questions based on this passage. See the questions. Question number 1. What happened when Ranjit Singh was once walking along the road? क्या हुआ था जब रंजीत सिंह एक बार रास्ते से जा रहे थे? Question number 2. We will first read out all 5 questions. Number 2. Why was the old woman brought before the Ranjit Singh? रंजीत सिंह के सामने ओल्ड वुमन को क्यों खड़ा किया था? Question number 3. Why did the woman try to get the apples? वो औरत ने एप्पल लेने का प्रयास क्यों किया था? Number 4. Did रंजीत सिंह पनिश द वुमन? What did he do? क्या रंजीत सिंह ने उनको पनिश किया? क्या किया? Number 5. What lesson did he learn from the tree? पेड़ से उन्होंने क्या लेसन लिया? क्या लेसन उनको मिला? So these are the questions. Now we'll carry out step 3. That means once again systematically reading the passage, taking into consideration questions asked on. So see, first question is, what happened to Ranjit Singh? Then why was old woman brought before Ranjit Singh? Did the woman try to get the apples? And fourth, punishing and lesson. So considering these questions in mind, you have to find out the answers from the passage. But we have to read first so that we'll get the clear ideas. So once again, I will carry out the reading. What happened? That was the first question. Ranjit Singh, the Lion of Punjab, was once walking along the road with his followers, when suddenly a stone struck him on his head. Yes, here seems the answer of first question. रंजीत सिंह को उसके फोरहेड पे पत्थर लग गया था while he was walking along the road. Then see second question. Why was the old woman brought before Ranjit Singh? It's a simple, I think. So we will read. He suffered greatly, and his followers brought before him a woman bent with age and dressed in rag. Why she was brought before him? The poor woman was trembling. Your Highness, said the woman with folded hands, my children have been hungry for 3 days. In search of food, I came here and saw the ripe apple hanging from the branches. I threw a stone at them in the hope of getting one or two to satisfy their hunger, but the stone missed its aim and struck your Highness. I am innocent. Please forgive me. Here lies the answer. To confess that you are the culprit who threw a stone and that hit the forehead of the king. Okay. See the third. Why did the woman try to get the apples? Again, the answer was already laid before. Because her children were hungry. So she was in search of fruit. She was in search of food actually. She saw fruits and threw stone. Fourth, did Ranjit Singh punish? No. What did he do? Instead of that, he gave something. Several bags of grain and pay her once. Yes. Pressing the wounded head with one hand, the Lion of Punjab ordered his Prime Minister to give woman several bags of grain and pay her 1,000 rupee. The Prime Minister stared at the king. He was surprised that the king is struck by a stone. Instead of punishing the woman, he is offering bags of grain and 1,000 rupees. How king is? This is magnanimity of that king. This is the greatness of that king, that instead of punishing, he knew exactly the reason. He saw that it is not the fault of woman. Actually, her children were hungry. To get food or fruit, she threw stone. Accidentally, I came in between, and I am the sufferer. So that is not the guilt of that woman. This fact very well the king knew. So he didn't punish the woman. If the lifeless tree gave fruits when struck with stones, said the king, जब पौधे उनको कितने भी पत्थर मारने के बाद वो फ्रूट्स देते हैं, मैं तो एक जिंदा इंसान हूँ. आई एम ए किंग. आई हैव ए रीज़न. और मैं जिंदा हूँ और मैं साधारण इंसान नहीं हूँ. मेरे पास पूरा साम्राज्य है. मैं किंग हूँ. मेरे पास देने के लिए बहुत है. तो मैं क्यों उसको पनिश करूँ? मैंने देना चाहिए. दिस इज़ व्हाट दैट ही ऑफर्स. I must give much more since I am alive in and have a reason. How can I punish her? So this is where the lesson, the passage stops. Now we'll try to attempt the questions. What happened when Ranjit Singh was once walking along the road? See the answer. When Ranjit Singh was once walking along the road, suddenly a stone struck him on his head. Very brief answer. Question number 2. Why was the old woman brought before Ranjit Singh? रंजीत सिंह के सामने ओल्ड वुमन को क्यों लाया गया? The old woman threw the stone that struck Ranjit Singh on his head. So in order to confess that you are the culprit, Ranjit Singh's follower brought that old woman before Ranjit Singh. Question number 3. Why did the woman try to get the apples? The old woman's children have been starving for 3 days. She threw a stone in the hope of getting the apples to satisfy their hunger. Did Ranjit Singh punish the woman? What did he do? No, Ranjit Singh did not punish the woman. Instead of that, he ordered his prime minister to give several bags of grain and 1,000 rupees. What lesson did he learn from the tree? When the tree could bless men with fruits at the cost of a stone, he too could give much more to the needy because he is the king. He has the reason. He is alive. So friends, this was the attempting question on comprehension exercise. We'll take a second exercise also. Read the given passage carefully and answer the questions given below. Now, I will just read the passage once and will let you know about this. As a pure science, mathematics has its importance. Its study cultivates reason, which in turn improves the grasp and the power of mind. According to Bacon, it can remedy and cure many defects in the wit and faculties of individuals. Dr. Johnson also knew its importance. He held an opinion not very different from the one held by Bacon. The learned doctor in English is Dr. Faustus. So the learned doctor says, if men's wits be wandering, let him study mathematics. For in demonstration, if his wit be called away ever as little, he must begin again. Mathematics is thus an invaluable instrument of mental training. But apart from this, mathematics has a deep human significance. It has been described as the mirror of civilization. If we want to know the greatness of people, study their knowledge of mathematics. Just think of the ancient Greek and Egyptian people who laid down the foundations. Our geometry and algebra, or just think of our own ancient civilization. It was given to the Hindus to invent the numerical symbols. Perhaps all modern mathematics would have been nil if some unknown Hindu had not invented the zero symbol. Now friends, here after first reading you would get the idea that the passage is based on mathematics, or the importance of mathematics. Now see the questions based on the passage. First, how does mathematics improve your mind? मैथमेटिक्स आपके माइंड को कैसा इम्प्रूव करता है? नंबर 2, व्हाट डज डॉक्टर जॉनसन से अबाउट इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स? मैथमेटिक्स के बारे में डॉक्टर जॉनसन का क्या कहना है? नंबर 3, इन व्हाट वे कैन मैथमेटिक्स बी डिस्क्राइब एज द मिरर ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन? मैथमेटिक्स को सिविलाइजेशन का आईना क्यों बोला जाता है? नंबर 4, What has mathematics done for the modern civilization? आधुनिक संस्कृति के लिए मैथमेटिक्स ने क्या किया है? और नंबर 5, Who invented the zero? जीरो किसने इन्वेंट किया है? So these are the questions asked on the passage. Now again you read the passage twice considering these questions. Read thrice if not got the clear idea, and then you will reach the answers which are as. See, first question, how does mathematics improve our mind? When we study mathematics, our reasoning power improves, which in turn improves the grasp and power of mind. Question number 2, what does Dr. Johnson say about the importance of mathematics? According to Dr. Johnson, mathematics improves our power of concentration, power of reasoning. Number 3, in what way can mathematics be described as the mirror of civilization? Countries like India, Egypt and Greece have built great civilization on the rock basis of the science of mathematics. Modern world also followed them and advanced so much in science, commerce and industry. Hence also mathematics is the mirror of civilization. This is the importance. All followed these great nations because they have made something new and became ideal model. Question number 4, what has mathematics done for the modern civilization? Mathematics has brought change in the sphere of human activity, whether it is a science, commerce or industry. It is certainly a great help for modern civilization. Now last question is, who invented the zero? Zero is invented by the Hindu, but no particular name is mentioned in the passage. So friends, these are the possible answers which you can attempt after understanding the passage. you have to thus carry out the exercise. So for today, this is sufficient. In the next session, we will see few more examples based on the passage. Till then, good day. Thank you.